not my homie. No, no, no. You not my homie. You do not.
And how she felt like we was being watched, like someone was watching us, something was off. She's back. What's up, guys? It's your girl Ray, and today I'm going to be giving y'all one of my scariest, haunted, traumatizing, paranormal childhood story times. Y'all make sure y'all pay attention, because shit get wicked. It get wicked. It get wicked. It get wicked.
2 hours later.
Let's get into the story time. So around this time, I was 3 or 4 years old. I'm gonna give y'all, matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all a little backstory of my family. We're very spiritual, like very spiritual. Like, we're able to see a lot of spirits, have dreams and it come true, or have dreams like of warnings and things like that, and cast out spirits. I don't know. It's a good and bad curse. Good and bad curse. This started for me at 3 years old, and I still deal with it up until now. I'm currently 17 years old, and I still deal with it up until now. But yeah, let's get into the story time. So at the time, I was 3 or 4 years old and was living in Baltimore City with my mom and my 3 older sisters. This house always just seemed like really weird, like really scary to us. Like, the vibes was just always off. I also have some notes here so I won't forget anything, y'all. Something that was very weird to my sisters and my mom was that they would hear creaking upstairs. Like, y'all ever heard creaking upstairs? Like somebody was walking upstairs, like, but everybody else downstairs, but it sounded like somebody upstairs. That's what was going on. That was already red flag 1. So it was just really weird activity. And one day my sister was in her room, and I guess like in this tunnel, y'all, in this tunnel she found a letter. And it's crazy because I had a vision that the letter was like, the color of the letter was like beige. Come to find out, my sister told me that the picture of like the color of the letter was actually beige, like, and with words on there. That's crazy. Like, how did I have a vision of that? And she literally confirmed that it was, and I was only 3 years old, and I still remembered it to this day. Like, what? I don't know how I be getting these visions, but that's besides the point. So she said that it had language on it that she couldn't understand, so we couldn't understand the language. She wasn't able to tell us what it said. I wish she would have took a picture of it. That way we could have like maybe translated it or something. But if it ain't for us, it ain't for us. Obviously, that house wasn't for us either, because they wanted us to. That lady. Wait a minute. I almost told you everything. Let's get on to like a little bit of my side. So I used to play in this room that I thought was mine. Come to find out, it was my sister. It was my other sister room. Not the sister that found the note, but it was another sister. So that was her room, but I used to think it was my room. And it's crazy because every time I would be in that room, it was this crazy like car that would make this weird noise, y'all. Like this scary noise. Like, if I can find a sound, I'll play the sound. I'll put the sound somewhere, like right here somewhere. But I used to always duck down like underneath the window so they wouldn't see me. I don't know what that was about. I used to just be so scared of that car. And now I forgot to describe that the house was like a white house. It had like stairs on the front of the house, so it was like downwards and you could walk up the house. I can't really remember everything, y'all, but I know like when you walk inside the house, on this side was like the stove, the counters. Then you go inside, it's like the living room, and then on this side of going up, like going around the corner, was the stairs of going up. And then outside it was like a burnt orange patio. I wish I could find a house, y'all. If I can't find a house, I'm sorry. Me and my sister been looking for the house for the longest, y'all. So y'all, this was the house right here. This is like the orange balcony. Zoomed it in for y'all as well so y'all can see. I consider this the front part of the house, but the front part y'all gonna actually see. But yeah, and then I'm gonna show y'all where. Okay, so this is actually the front part of the house, and then I think I'm gonna bring it over. Now, y'all, my sister that found a note. I left out this part. She was dating some boy at the time, and she was on the phone with the boy one time, and she was just saying how she felt like we was being watched, like someone was watching us, something was off, and she basically wanted us to go. Like, she did not want to be here. She didn't even want to come in the house half of the time. So at my young age, I knew we was being watched, but you know, I'm not really able to have the full ability to really tell them what's going on because I'm young. And they not gonna really understand. My mom, she probably would have understood, probably, but I wasn't really able to tell them, and I knew we was being watched because of what I kept seeing. I call this story "The Lady in the Window," and I'm gonna tell you why I call this story "The Lady in the Window." Always remember, y'all, that windows and mirrors are portals. You can time travel through a mirror. You can also open up a window to let a spirit out or let a spirit in. Keep that in mind. Also keep in mind how I used to just always be scared of a window. And it was the window that was inside of my sister's room that I always used to be scared of. It wasn't my sister that found the note, but it was my other sister room that I used to be scared of, and her room was empty, so she wasn't even really in there. So we basically was just all sleeping in my mom's room because we just felt scared, like something was off about this house. Like, we didn't know what to do, so we just stayed up underneath my mom. And at the time, my mom was a single mom, but she still had some help, but she was a single mom. It was just all four of us in there. Wait for my mom, me, sister. No, all five of us in there. Sorry. So this is where things get sketchy and weird. Listen carefully, y'all. The room that I used to go into when I was like 3 or 4 years old. In that window, I used to see, mind you, when you go inside the room, you come around the hall, go inside the room. This is the room, and then there's like these parts, and then right here, pretend y'all are the window. And it was like a sliding window too. So y'all, where I zoomed in, like on the side of the house, is basically like where those windows was. So yeah. Who I used to see in the window is a old lady. She was a white Caucasian lady, and she had like blonde or gray hair, and it was a shortcut. Her eyes were like an almond shape, and she looked at evil. Every time I was in that room alone, she would pop up in that room and stare me in my face and give me the death stare, like I don't belong there. Like, she would look at me like this, like I didn't belong there, like me or my family didn't belong there. And in the end, she got what she wanted. But she would always stare at me like, you don't belong here, like why are you here? Like, she was so angry. And I'm guessing that maybe she might have passed away in that house and she didn't want us there, or something happened in that house to her and she just didn't want nobody there. So go ahead.
We never really knew that mommy was mommy thought that the house was haunted because she would never say anything. She would just wake up on certain days and like just start reading the Bible and stuff like that. But I will always tell her like, this house is really haunted. Like, what do you think? And she would never say anything. Then one day we went to Plantain House and mommy didn't want to leave, but Alicia, her boyfriend, was there and there was no way for us to sleep. So we had to go home. We got all the way home and we just all sitting in the car. And we literally was just sitting in the car for almost an hour. So I looked at mommy and I was like, are you ready to go inside? Like, and mommy looked at me and said, I don't want to go inside. I think that house is haunted. And she was like, do y'all think the house is haunted? And everybody in the car was like, yes.
I think I remember that.
Stayed in the car till like 5 o'clock in the morning.
I think I remember that.
We stayed up in the car for a very long time.
Wow.
We didn't go inside the house until the sun came up.
Okay. At all. That was her home, and she probably felt like we was invading her privacy. Which, okay. Alright. But the stalking, don't it to me. Oh, wait a minute. Hold. I'm not sure if I already said this, but I'm guessing it connects to the creaking noises we would hear upstairs. Like, someone was walking upstairs, and I'm guessing her passing away in there. She was already still living in there after she passed away, and that was her walking up the stairs. So y'all keep in mind, like I said, keep in mind of the creaking noises. So when I was younger, I used to go to sleep in my mom's bed. Some moms, like their children, go to sleep in their bed at a young age, or not. But my mom, she is a protective mother. She would let her kids go to sleep in the bed with her. And plus, we was attached to our mom. And plus, it was already weird stuff, feelings going on, and seeing crazy things, and all of this. We wanted to be attached to our mother, okay? Because our mother is our protector, our provider, and a queen. And she will protect us at all costs. And I know I'm going to protect my mom at all costs. So I went to sleep, and apparently I woke up and I told my mom that I had a dream of a lady in a window in her room. Not my sister's room this time. In my mom's room. I had a dream of it. I didn't see it in real life like how I seen it in my sister's room. But I saw it in a dream that the lady that I described to y'all was inside of my mother's window. Okay. Keep that on the tip of your mind. Keep that right there. Keep that right there. Don't let it go. Listen carefully, y'all. So one day my sister is on the phone with her boo at the time, and she's laying down in the bed, and she says she smells something that's burning. Like, she was like, what's that smell? Like, smell like something is burning. Like, what is mom down there burning? So she gets up and she realized she can't open up the door. Like, she's stuck inside the door. Like, she can't open up the door. So keep in mind, y'all, across from her door was my mom's room. So the reason why she couldn't get out the door is because the door handle was hot. Like, you can't even touch it hot. Like, hot. So she had to take a t-shirt, wrap it around the handle, and open up the door. She opens up the door. It's a bunch of fire coming out of my mom's room. Bunch of flames coming out of my mom's room. My sister yells down the steps, "Ma!" My mom like, what? So I guess my mom was able to like peep over and see. She was like, run. So my sister, I guess she was too scared to run. So what she did was, y'all, she opened up the window and she got on the roof. And keep in mind, y'all, this was the same room. This was my mom's room that I had to dream about the lady inside the window. So the firefighters show up. They say that the house caught on fire from the air conditioner. We both know that wasn't the air conditioner. That was the lady. The air conditioner was in the same window that I dreamed about, which I said that the lady was inside of that same window that I dreamed about. That lady did that. You can't tell me that lady didn't do that. She didn't want us in that house anymore. So she tried to make her last plan was to get us out by making the house get caught on fire. And that was her only step to get us out of her house. Guys, also, I don't know if I told y'all, but we was on the news. This is just such an experience for me. Like, if you overcome a house fire, you are not alone, just you, but your whole family. If you overcome a house fire, you are God's one of chosen children. Do you understand me? You are highly favored. You are blessed. You are powerful. You are amazing. You are strong. You are very intelligent and very connected to higher power. If you ever overcome a house fire, that is amazing. And by the grace of God, we got out safe, and we had to rebuild our life back over, y'all. I got teary-eyed a couple times because it's just like, wow, like, we could have been gone. I couldn't have not been right here, y'all, talking to y'all. Do y'all know that? Like, I could have been gone. And I just thank God so much that I'm still here and able to tell y'all my story, my family's story, our story that we overcame. We had to start back over from a hotel to my grandmother's house until my mom got things back on her feet. And by the grace of God, we got everything and even more better now. It's just, I don't know, like, I'm just so young and I'm experiencing so much, like, things that's, like, spiritual, like, I don't know what to say. Like, my life is really a movie, and I wish I could turn this into a movie, y'all. Like, I'm thinking about doing it, so I'm gonna try to do something to turn this into a movie, even though it's based off a true story. And I know there's movies out there like that, but yeah. And it's crazy because Netflix already came out with a movie called The Lady in the Window, and that's what I named my story, The Lady in the Window, y'all. So I don't know what I can name that still. I don't know if I'm able to still put the same name if I ever want to put this movie out or make it into a movie and put it out. But yeah, y'all, that was the story. Moral of the story is basically pray for guidance to a right house, pray for protection, and lastly, just pray to God in general. Okay, cast out any demonic spirit. If your child is telling you that they see something, believe them. And I'm glad, thank God my family was able to see it. My mom was able to hear it, see it, all of that. If you feel like something is wrong with the house, leave. Spirits are not playing. Spirits are real. And I know during this time, y'all can see it. During this time of where we living at right now, where we at right now on this earth, you can see whatever you want to see, honey. So, believe in the spirits. And if something is off, leave. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm about to be posting a lot soon, y'all. I promise y'all that. I promise. And I got more story times and more videos I'm gonna put out. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on my notifications so that you will be notified when I upload. Okay? So bye, y'all. I love y'all so much, and never forget to pray. Whatever it is, pray about it, pray it off you. Amen. Mwah. Bye, y'all.
Cannot fight fire with fire. An eye for an eye leaves everyone blind, and we are all slaves of desire, controlled by the things we think that we need. No, I'm not trying to preach to the choir. I'm just a girl born into this world. No, I am no God or Messiah, but here's what I know. Everything must go, like everything you know. Forget must go. Like everything you think you know, everything must go. Like everything you own, forget about it, everything must go. Like everything you think you know.
You not my homie, no, no, no. You not my homie.